for 20 years after the war, the ghost of the pilchard industry hung like a gloomy cloud. The bottom had fallen out of the market and Cornish fishermen faced fierce competition from South Africa. But a big change is now taking place. The fleet is increasing again and more boats are being built here in Loo boatyards. Last winter, 90 men in 27 boats earned a good living where only 4 winters ago there was no fishing at all. New refrigeration equipment has been installed to house the 19,000 hundredweight of fish landed here last year. I asked Alfred Pengelly, chairman of Loo Fishermen's Protection Association, the reason for the revival.
Well, of course, over the years, fishing fluctuates, you know, and when we had a tremendous import of South African pilchards in 1956, within a couple of years it had knocked the bottom out of that sort of side of our industry, which was the pilchard industry, and there was probably over 100 boats in Cornwall engaged each year in that fishing. And the trouble was, you see, that our canners couldn't compete with the imports, so we had to die out. A lot of the boats went out, canners went out of the business. But you get other kinds of fishing occur. You get a different sort of fishing. In the last 2 winters, where we had lost our drift net fishing, we've come into a mackerel fishing with hooks and lines, feathers as we call them, coloured feathers or bits of plastic, and we found it quite a good fishery. In fact, it's helped to build our fleet up, and it looks now that things is on the up, picking up quite a bit.
Now more boats mean more men to sail them.
Yes. There's lots of younger fellas that have come into the fishing in this last 2 or 3 years, and mostly boys that have learned trades and been ashore for perhaps 5 or 6 years, up to the 20s and even 30s. I got a son with me, 38 years old. Well, I never dreamt that he would want to come fishing, but he's been with me now about 18 months. Quite happy, done very well. It's a better life than any other. I've never seen anything better. I've had nearly 50 years at it on the sea, and I wouldn't want to change it for all the pea and chant.
Fisherman here at Loo, and his boat, the Endeavour, is laid up under the wall. Mr. Soddy, are you able to earn a living pilchard fishing?
No, not a good living, no.
How do you manage?
Oh, my wife takes in the bed and breakfast, does a little bit of help, right, summertime, you see, and get a bit of unemployment in the winter.
It's just not possible any longer?
It's not possible any longer get a living at fishing.
Now in Brixham, the White Fish Authority advised the fishermen there to form a co-op amongst themselves and sell their catch. Can't you do this here?
Oh, no.
What's stopping you?
Well, 2 years ago, the White Fish Authority did promise to send help here at the cannon factory. And I don't know what happened, but there's nothing have come of it.
Did you get together then amongst yourselves?
Oh, yes, and the fishermen among themselves proposed to put up several £1,000s in this subject, but nothing didn't come of it.
You put up the money yourself?
Well, the fishermen did among themselves, yes.
And the canning factory still remained closed?
Still remained closed.